everyone, Martina Amito on your screen again. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you to everyone who watched my previous videos and made it a point to leave a like and a comment. Thank you to everyone who subscribed to my channel. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I have a new video, you can be notified to watch it.
Taking the piss for, man. I don't care if she's down. I'm making peas, I make pounds. I don't wanna hear no words of advice. Shut your mouth and turn round. And don't find no gal up for Insta rude boy.
So, like I said in my previous video, I was going to answer any questions that you wanted me to answer as long as you leave them in the comment section. And I met some of these questions, and the first one was, what are your best and worst life experiences? My best life experience, I think, was my high school experience. I had the best of friends. I was doing sports. I was a student leader, and I grew myself mentally, socially, physically, and also I got flogged a number of times. It's actually good. Now that I think of it, it's a very nice, good experience. Like when I think of it, like in the past, I'm like, wow, I really got flogged for a lot of things, not doing assignments, for not having notes. But that's all in the past. And also my worst life experience, my worst life experience is not growing up with my dad. But they say everything happens for a reason, and I believe that too happened for a reason. They also asked me if I ever question the nature of my reality. Muganyi Derek, I don't question the nature of my reality because I believe everything happens for a reason. I'm like this because of a reason, and that's just how it is. We go with the flow of life. We change what we can change, and what is given to us, we live the way it is. So I never question. Now I want to know why you're skipping the question. Oh, the questions that I skipped in my previous video. No, it was very personal. Like I told you in my first video, I'm not going to be using my channel for one thing like fashion, trends, sports, or music. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of things. And this week I decided to pick on something that's really trending, I think worldwide. It's trending worldwide. And it's the death of the black man who was killed by a white policeman in Minneapolis. So this guy, George Floyd, the internet actually gives us very many names, but he was killed by a policeman who knelt on his neck until he could not breathe. This guy kept telling the policeman, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. If he had any kind of humanity in him, he should have understood that this guy could not breathe and left him, given him some space to breathe. Even if he was in the wrong, people in the wrong are taken away in different ways. People in the wrong are taken to prisons when they are safe. You're supposed to first be safe before they can take you to give you a sentence or anything. But this white guy killed him. He killed him when cameras were filming. I don't know if they did this to him because he's a black guy or because he was in the wrong. But even when someone is in the wrong, no one deserves to be killed like that. I don't know if the white guy will ever hear this. It might not reach him. It might whatever. But if anyone ever gets to tell him this, he did that, and he has to be haunted by it. I won't say that he should be killed too or anything, but if he is really human, if he has even the slightest bit of humanity in him, this should haunt him for the rest of his life. George had a family. He had people that depended on him. He had people that loved him, but this white guy didn't think about anything like that. I'm not going to say this was, I think this is racism, but I won't say he did because he was black. But even out there, there are black people that are being persecuted. There are black people that are being killed. I watched this video and I had tears rolling down my cheeks. Like, why would someone do this to someone else? There are people out there who were waiting for him to return home. people who were waiting to receive a call from him, and then they find out he was killed in such a way. This made no sense to me, people. I had tears rolling down my eyes. I don't know what to do, and I was like, instead of watching this video, I should have at least gone and watched something else, or like gone on the internet and searched for something like the ultimate black man execution or something like that. This was not something nice to watch. If this is still happening in a civilized era, okay, fine. In the past, we had the apartheid in South Africa. We had Nelson Mandela being taken to jail for about 26 years of his life, leaving his people home. Fine, we let that go. First of all, you people, we are receiving from each other. We are giving to each other. We are getting from each other. I don't think one race can live alone. I don't think that's possible. You receive stuff from Uganda, we get things from you. That's why we are putting. They could have, God or whoever, I don't know. They could have just said, okay, let the planet Earth be for only white people. We are not aliens. We are human beings. We have red blood running through our veins. We have hearts that beat. We are all human people. I don't think we should be treated in a bad way just because of the extra melanin that we have in our skins. Black people out there, wherever you are, you might be made suffer. After this, I was like, you know what? I'll die. If my country is a poor one, I'm going to die poor in my country. We come out there, we come to those countries to try and make a living. And what hurts most is that when we come there, we serve you. We obey your rules. We come, obey your rules, and do whatever you ask us to do just because we want to earn. We want to earn a living. We want to feed families. We want to build families. And then you treat someone like this. This is like the worst thing anyone can do, the worst thing anyone can see. I wouldn't actually recommend anyone to watch that. It was heartbreaking. Yeah, so he's dead now. What next? Just imagine if the tables were turned and the black guy was on the white one. Right now, the whole planet, everyone would have forgotten about the coronavirus pandemic. Everyone would have forgotten about what, and the story would be black man kills white guy, and then, what do we have? The white guy was killed by a black man. They are black people that have made it in life. We are not slaves. Lucky Dube made it. Obama was the president of the US. He was black. If he was the president and he was like, okay, I don't want anyone white in the United States, that would not work. Black people are so sidelined. They live alone in white countries. They pray alone in white countries. They party alone in white countries. They are sidelined. This is nothing nice. I have used my channel this week to talk about not just George Floyd's case, but every other black person. I know someone personally who was working for a white lady here in Uganda. So this is what happened. The black lady, who apparently in this case was the maid of the white lady in Uganda, her own country, went to do a number one, went to the toilet of the white lady. She went, finished her business, and came out. Do you know what the white lady said? You won't even imagine. She told her to clean the toilet with hot water. Boil water like the way we boil water for drinking. 100 degrees. Boil water, take it to the toilet, scrub the toilet with every detergent you can think of. Vim, Jik, any detergent you can think of. She was made to scrub the toilet because she was black. And she used the toilet. That was like, some things I don't even want to talk about because they are very heartbreaking. And white people are using black people as babysitters. Just think about it this way. You leave someone black with your kid and you find your kid dead. Black people, I think we have bigger hearts than those people. They came to our land in the past, colonized us, made us slaves. Okay, not us, but yeah, black people made us slaves, and we were made to work for them. They didn't care. When we got our independence and our freedom, we did not do the same. We did not in any way treat them in a bad way. They still come to, you know what hurts most? For me personally, I studied in a school with white people. What happens with white people? So, if she is white, she can keep her hair long, puff it up, and me, the black one, I'm not allowed to keep my hair. Like, no, you're not even allowed to have hair. Why? We all have hair that goes on our head. We can grow our hair. But because I am black, I was not allowed to grow my hair. And because they were white girls in our school, they would have their hair on. What's that? In our country, you're being treated like queens, kings, empresses, emperors, and we are being treated as slaves even in our country. And you do the same in your countries, white people. I don't know. I just want to send, special thanks to whoever is white and has joined the protest for justice for black people, and in this particular case George Floyd, because there's a protest that's happening in, I think as I speak, there's a protest that's happening in Minneapolis, and there are white people who are protesting, and we believe that white people, they are good white people. But if you're white and just because I have extra melanin in my skin, that does not make me a devil. That does not give you a good reason to equate me to the devil. I am good in some things. I can do greater things. I am a better person, even sometimes than you. Let us live together. Our color does not change anything. We have the same skeletons. It's not like I have a black skeleton and he has a white skeleton. When we die, we are the same. Just because I have extra melanin does not give you a right to treat me like trash. I don't know. I just have one word for everyone there. That's the word that's going around. Black Lives Matter. Big, small, brown, dark, any black person is also human. Everyone is human. Don't treat me wrongly just because you're white and I'm not white. I don't know who has to hear this, but Black lives do matter. For today, that's all. I remain Martina Amito. Think about that, guys. I want you to keep thinking about what I have said today. Share this with a white person. Share this. I want this to go as far as it can and people to know that black people matter. Till next Saturday, I remain Martina Amito. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, hit the notification bell so that you can see more of these videos every time I have a new one. Till next time.